It's going to be Flashback's Finest number 7 tournament. This, let's see. It's a European tournament. Tuesday, every Tuesday it looks like, at 1800 CET. Excuse me. By Flashback's Finest, so if you go to facebook.com/flashbacksfinest or twitter.com/flashbackfinest, oh my goodness, I can't talk. Also, their stream on twitch.tv/flashbacksfinest. I went to see if they were streaming, and nothing. I waited for 15 minutes to see if they were just in between a game or something, and had a little bit of downtime, but nothing. So we'll be casting this tournament. It is on the Zeke Tournaments and Leagues website, so z33k.com. Heart of the Swarm Tournaments, Flashback's Finest number 7. All these replays are available for everyone, and and that's why I'm casting them, pretty much, is because I needed a tournament that was, I don't know, just a tournament that was easy to find. All the replays are there. Yes, and this, they've been playing it this morning. It started at some point in time, but there are 8 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? But we are going to start. We're actually not going to start with Pikachu versus Refo. We are going to start in the round 2 matches, where the best of 3 starts. So this would be the quarterfinals. Pretty sure quarterfinals, semifinals, finals. Yes, okay. That's where we're at. That's what we're doing. And it'll be great. The map pool, pretty simple. Akalon Waste, Belshire Vestige, Derelict Watcher, TE, Polar Knight, LE, Yonsu, LE, Frost, LE, Whirlwind, LE. They do give out $20 at the end of this tournament. And there will be a big one on the 11th week, so this is week 7, so in 4 more weeks there will be a big tournament with a couple $100 in the prize pool instead of just $20, which is pretty cool. Be sure to look these guys up, Flashback's Finest, once again. And yeah, so let's get started, shall we? Let us get started. So our first match of the day is going to be... Oh, man. Alright, well, never mind. That one is a forfeit. So now we will go... Oh, the poor diamond guy. Okay, well, the first was a forfeit, so we have 3 matchups. We can start, and we will start as soon as the maps are downloaded. Equaja, yes. Recreation versus Equaja. Yep, that's right. Game 1. Recreation versus Equaja. Coming up. Here we go. 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 Our first match of the day coming to you from the European server. In the bottom right corner, spawning as the red Zerg, we have the lovely Recreation. In the top left, his opponent. The purple Zerg. Equaja. Or Equaja. Now, I have no idea what to expect from these players. 5 streams open, oh my goodness. Okay, well. Went for the extractor trick there. He's gonna be, I don't know. I think the extractor trick personally puts you behind, but yeah, who knows exactly for sure. I'm just kidding, someone out there for sure knows it. But yeah, right now, we did have gas and then pool from Recreation, and then we did have a pool and then gas from Equaja. They're both scouting with their overlords. They sent the first ones. They're not going to high five or nothing. They're just going to pass. But Equaja leaving his overlord over his natural. Good choice. I like that. Be able to see the banelings morphing in if there are any. Be able to see any shenanigans that come up. And he is sending out a drone for a hatchery. So he'll be able to defend well. Or should be able to. And while the hatchery goes down, we have Recreation, not doing too much. She's still sending out his overlords. I do believe he's going for... where are you headed, overlord? Weird. I don't know. This one just headed out. This one just headed over here. The positioning for his overlords will be alright. Not the best, but finally taking his expansion now. Although quite a bit behind his opponents. There it goes, down right there. Queens will come out relatively same time, which is interesting, seeing how Equaja had his spawning pool out first. But we do have 4 lings coming across the map, and they could potentially do a little bit of damage there. Well, nope, there's 8 lings on the way from Equaja, and that will shut that down pretty quickly. Plus the queen also going to be on the ramp. Oh, but the lings do slip by. And he is hiding the lings, so he's going to try to pull some crazy type of shenanigans. He is showing those 4 that he does have, but he continues to hide those 4, which is a really big deal. With Recreation not being able to see those lings, he's not going to be able to properly defend for this aggression that's coming out of Equaja. And yeah, like he's... speed is almost done. It looks like speedling all in. He will have Baneling Nest possibly up in time. It'll be close. It looks like he will. His natural did just finish, but no queen there as of yet. And from Equaja, just a lot of speedlings, a lot of speedlings. And now Recreation is getting some banelings, so he will be able, and putting down a spine crawler, so he will be able to defend this pretty well if he micros correctly. And those lings, that Overlord spotting all those lings moving across the map, and right now Recreation going, oh crap. Does have 3 banelings, so he should be okay. Morphing in 2 more. These Zerglings getting cut off by reinforcements. They're going to get taken out. Not much is going to go down there. One good Baneling hit going down on those Zerglings there, but the Baneling stuck behind the other Zerglings, and that is actually good for Recreation right now, because that Baneling did not detonate on any one single Zergling, like such as that one. Morphing in some more defensive Banelings, and Equaja backing off. With those Banelings, it's going to be really hard to be able to pressure anymore against Recreation, if he does control them well. He is running up behind this and getting a Baneling nest of his own, so he's looking to be doing pretty good later in the game. And the Harvester count is even now that Equaja busted out those 7 drones. And now it's just kind of the waiting game. Seeing who's going to do what first, who's going to push in. But Equaja backing off, he's not going to do anything. He's just going to drone up and drone up and drone up. 8 more drones on the way once again. Throwing down a spine crawler, getting very defensive at this point. And going for a lair as well. So he does want to keep on the aggressive side. He is going for that higher tech, could possibly go for mutas. That's what it is going to be looking like. The Recreation coming in with some lings of his own, and he's going to be coming up straight into his natural. He will have some banelings that will finish, especially now that he is waiting for banelings of his own. Sending in 1 baneling, that's a really interesting. It's not going to be able to get anything done. It will just... Oh! Okay, well. Did get 5 Zerglings right there. That was a little bit more than anticipated. And... splitting up his Banelings, very good. Sending him in 2, 3 at a time. 2 Banelings will take out a pack of Banelings, so these 2 Banelings could have done huge damage against these 5. Those Banelings not doing very much, but these Banelings going to move in, and with the Queen there, they shouldn't do too much. Shouldn't be able to get anything done, and they do not, of course. Recreation getting a lair of his own, but it's going to be quite delayed as Equaja's lair is done now. And just more back and forth Zergling battles. These lings sending them in 1 at a time, trying to pick off the Banelings. Doing a pretty good job of not letting them go off on the Zerglings, but they are still dying. Take a look at the income tab. We have 44 to 36, 48 to 36 harvesters now in Recreation's favor. And in just a few minutes, that's going to be quite the huge advantage, especially with the Spire Tech on the way. However, Equaja is going for a 3rd of his own, and Recreation has no 3rd yet. So, if the 3rd goes unchecked, Equaja can bounce back in that economy, get more gas income, and then more mutas later on. His Spire will be about 60 seconds ahead of his opponents. And yes, he will be able to get more mutalisks out. The supply is relatively even. But once again, 50 to 46. Recreation still in the lead just a little bit. Oh, 1 Baneling gets a good 6 Zerglings. Oh, that Baneling could have been so good. But once again, only taking out 6 more Zerglings. And now we do have... That's a cool little trick. Bringing in Overlord to spread some creep, get a Spore Crawler down in defense of those mutalisks that he knows are coming. And defending his own 3rd base as well. 12 more drones on the way. So the economy for Equaja now in the lead.